My name is Tommy Lee. This is Channel OT3 Man. I really think Arbrisha is just the biggest sore loser you could possibly be. Screwface John has a video posted an hour ago. Is Drake going to diss Kendrick again on his new album? You better not. If you know what's good for you, you better not. It don't make sense. Let it go. Let it go. You could say what you want, but he can't say what he want. You want to sue? Like, get out of here, bro. Get the entire faduck out of here, my nigga. Here I go. Screwface. What did Lane talking about, man?
All right, y'all.
Lane talking about, man.
Cool. I'm gonna be wavy with this one. I got my Nipsey Hustle shirt on. Rest in peace to Big Nipsino Rose Clico. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The legend
Facts.
of God. So we gonna talk about some. Maul got a new tweet about Drake's album that
And it's from the Hot Pocket himself. Hot Pockets.
people talking, of course. And we're gonna talk about this in all angles. This is gonna be more like, I don't know, a little ranty video, a little da. We're gonna be talking though, and we're gonna really be all right. So NFR podcast. Well, Maul tweeted, Iceman got a bomb. Iceman got a bomb, right? And if
When has he ever went by that? Number one. I thought his nickname was Or Aubrey.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
you don't know, Iceman is the name of Drake's album that is coming.
Shout out deleted.
It's supposed to be his rap album.
Care.
Don't care. Don't care. Still don't care. I don't care. I don't.
And NFR podcast posted this. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this initial tweet. Now I'm gonna tell you what's going on right now. This is just like, and I noticed this with the DJ Academics High Kendrick tweet when they were talking about the Carter Six. They're using the Kendrick battle or the insinuating or making us think that, you know, something might happen to further on and preying on that, right? And using that as their promotion of their projects. And you know what? I don't even fully got an issue with that. I got an issue when Acadiddy says, hi, Kendrick, and there's no mentions of Kendrick at all. That's super lame. Super lame. I'm going to cover all aspects of it. Super lame. But y'all know me and how I look at whatever. Like, honestly, it would be weird to me if Drake...
And it's funny how in the comments of this shit is like, Aiden is way more credible than Mal. They think Aiden Ross is more credible than him, bro. That's funny as
shit. Didn't address what was going on in his life now. Now, I wasn't thinking about... Well, I knew this was going to happen. You can go back to my old videos. I said Drake's going to keep dissing people and then suing for dissing. This is why... But before we get...
This literally makes no sense. If I'm UMG and I understand that you want to like diss people while still signed under my label, but also file a lawsuit against me talking about your artist defamed me, you can't drop on my record label. You tried to sue me for this, and I'm not the one that said something. That's crazy.
Into if this is true, let me get you why this tweet is lame, right?
It is. Because who the fuck calls Drake Iceman? Pockets like him. That's it.
Cam, Iceman got a bomb. Because Maul knows what he's doing. The bomb is supposed to allude to like the time when he said Drake got the red button, Drake about to push the red button, or Drake got a nuke. You know what I mean? Drake about to drop a nuke. This is stuff Maul was saying. And when the nuke dropped, it wasn't really nuking the way that Maul thought it was. Maul knows what he's
doing. You like white women, don't you? Why haven't you married your girl that you love? Why? Is it because your kid isn't yours? Why won't you get married, huh?
Drake is the only nigga to try to press a nigga to marry somebody. Like, get the fuck out of here. He's the only nigga doing that.
Like red button and nuke throughout the battle. So he knows when he uses the term bomb, we're going to the average person with context clues, right? The logical person is going to think this is referring to all the other times he referred to a bomb, which I'm breaking this down. It ain't going to be trying.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. That's the reason why we here. You feel me? I don't follow this nigga. I don't be on Twitter. But a bomb? Like, No,
the camera and yelling. No. It's not even that deep for me. I don't care. I mean, it is.
bro hasn't had a bomb since like. But see, this is just me talking though. Bro ain't had a bomb since like nothing was the same. If I'm gonna be honest.
When I get further, but not about Kendrick. I mean, Drake and Kendrick beef. It's not that deep. But this is what I'm gonna say. Maul is playing sleight of hand here, cause do I believe Maul and academics are aware or as tapped in as maybe they think they are? No. Because there's been plenty of times now academics or Maul has said something that was supposed to be true.
Bro, he's gonna keep calling him Akadiddy. I like Akadidler. Akadidler? Come on, bro. Keep using Akadidler. That's the shit right there. Akadidler.
Said it with all the confidence of it being true, and it was completely false. So you got to take what they say with a grain of salt, especially about Drake, which is ironic because you would think maybe they have some sort of connection. Now, what Maul is doing with sleight of hand is he's saying, I got a bomb, so we all think there's going to be responses, there's all going to be disses, there's going to be him talking about it. But what's going to happen is if Drake drops this album the same way with the High Kendrick, I think he learned from Ak. It's ambiguous enough that he's gonna be like, I wasn't talking about a diss song. Why you gotta make everything about Kendrick? I was saying a bomb like a good song. We see the play, nigga. We see the play. And if y'all didn't see the play, that's why I'm here to show you the play. That's the play. He's gonna.
Thanks, bro. Because I. Shut up. Tell that nigga shut up, bro. We don't want it. Nobody wants it. I do not want no more rap albums from this man. Go country, go pop, go reggae, go R&B, go fucking meditation music. I wouldn't care. Stop rapping.
If nothing comes of this Ice Man,
I'm talking about nigga.
Kendrick, which I kind of doubt. There's gonna be some
No.
to everything. I'm gonna tell you why that's lame. A little bit later too. They're playing sleight of hand so he can go back and act like leave himself enough rope where he can escape. So he can act like he wasn't, but he knows what he's doing by tweeting this, right? So if nothing happens, he can go like, oh, the Kendrick stands trying to make everything about Drake. Just because any other time I reference nuke, bomb, red button was a specific thing, and now I'm going to pretend like it's not, or there's no reason anybody should think it is, right? Let's say this is 100% true. And I feel like I got to put this picture up while I say this.
Yeah.
Let's say this is 100% true. Let's say Drake got the most potent Kendrick Lamar diss track on the way. That is the most Karen. That is the lamest, most duck.
That's low-key WP.
Most sucker, most I can't think. Give me more adjectives.
Bro, definitely sucker shit. Ooh, that's real facts. You can't go filing paperwork and still talk shit. You can't release it under UMG. Because if I'm anybody over there with any type of power at UMG, you can't drop that. You can't. You try to sue us. You can't drop shit. You shelved. Like, hopefully he's dropping the shit independently because he can't do that on UMG. That's just, it don't make sense at all.
That, is that an adjective?
Nigga said, is that an adjective? One more time.
Most duck, most sucker, most I can't think. Give me more adjectives. That, is that an adjective? Is that no? An adverb describes how you do something. An adjective describes. Hey, regardless, give me.
I know. Shout out to the language they barely taught us in school when they was just giving us packets and all that good stuff.
That is the lamest. Give that man a blonde wig and surgically attach it to his head if that's happening.
Hop into one of these little spots, bro. Get you a nice little blonde lace front bob. Get your 5 and below sunglasses and your Samsung Note and tattoo. I'd like to speak to your manager across your chest.
Because this is what makes me the maddest about this whole lawsuit thing.
I'm talking about across your chest, like in a full like font. Like, I'd like to speak to your manager. Yeah, facts.
Who I had and said was going to come from this lawsuit happened. Everyone. When I said People are going to have to start going to their labels and clearing things for not samples, not for producer pay, not for splits, for offense. They're going to have to clear it. We've seen it happen. I said people are going to start having issues with their labels over this stuff because labels aren't going to want to deal with or even get involved in any litigation type stuff. It's happened. And then I said, but I guarantee you, this nigga's going to continue dissing people, continue saying whatever he wants. And it happened. It didn't just start happening. When Drake dissed Joe Budden on Sexy Songs for You,
Joe Budden and Melissa Ford can sue you. But do they choose not? But did they choose not to? Yeah, because nigga, what is the point of that?
set at the way that Joe Budden responded back. As somebody who has Drake's number, like Joe Budden, I don't understand how he let that slide the way he let that slide, but that's the lamest thing ever. And this is why I say this is Karen shit. You want the ability to do whatever you want and get away with it. You want Drizzy privilege. You want Canadian privilege. I don't know what privilege. You want.
They ain't gonna give him a DP because he got DP already.
Light skin privilege. I don't know what.
They can't give my. No, wait. That sounds very crazy.
Never mind.
It is. You want some sort of privilege to be able where your art doesn't get impeded in any way. You want to be able to say whatever you get to say. You call Joe Budden a D-sucker. You want to be able to do whatever you want. But if somebody dare tries to go back at you, you run to daddy or you run to the police. That's nuts.
When, bitch, I'm a baby.
Remember when I said I didn't lose any respect for Drake until
the song he was on? When, bitch, I'm the baby.
Lawsuits. No lawsuit? This coming?
Yes, indeed.
I'm like, okay, hey, I'm ready. Let's go. But what are you doing? What are you? And I'm gonna tell you something. If this wasn't Drake, Maul.
My nigga really like, bro, hit the record button, bro. So your camera not going off. Bro, camera be going off every video.
Would 100% call this some suckers. Bro, I watched the Joe Budden podcast heavy. I watched when Maury and Maul were on that heavy. He called people suckers for less. Somebody going about what he just went through the last year of crying about getting dissed. I don't care what the diss was, bro. I don't care. We don't get to do a sliding scale of what offense is okay and what's not. Like I said before, there are some people, the same way that if you say to some people that they're a PDF and they'll beat you up, there are some people that if you told them their S and D will kill you.
Literally.
It's happened. Like,
literally.
In New York, like it happens.
That SMD, bro, in New York be so crazy. They just let that shit fly. And they be getting their ass beaten, unalived and stuff like that, bro. Yeah, that shit wild. Yeah. I don't know. Joe Budden? I don't know. He up there, but shit, that's crazy. You gonna have to see me. You gonna have to see me, bro. Sorry.
There's oh my God, who's a rapper? There's a Vlad interview who went to jail for that. He was a kid rapper.
That's because that's Vlad, bro. Vlad is 12. We know this.
Regardless, go listen to Fat Joe, what he thinks about when someone would say that to him, right? So you don't get to do that because people could die behind both of those insults. Literally. So you get to do whatever you want, but they don't get to. And then my question is, so if he does go in here and start dissing people, how are people supposed to respond?
Boo.
If push it.
This is how I'm supposed to respond. Boo. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. Hit him with tomatoes, nigga. I'm talking about in his face. Boo. Every time he drop, I'm gonna post it and all I'm gonna do is boo. We gonna get you right back out of here. Every time you drop some rap shit, bro. Nope. It's over with. Every time you gonna see me. You gonna see me right here with and a bunch of turn that bullshit off, man. We don't want to hear that.
T and Kendrick Lamar can't even, according to their record label, can't even do a song together because they dissed Drake in the past. They battled Drake in the past.
Ballerinas doing inside of my snow globe. I have no idea what that word is. Shopping sprees is Soho. Clips ain't missed a beat, and the nigga that put him on dropped the most trash shit you ever heard this year. Clips ain't missed a beat. What happened to that boy?
How is someone supposed to respond to this? Or is that what Drake wants? Is it that it's too hard when they get to fight back? Tie their hands behind their back. Let me tee off. Tie their hands behind their back. Let me tee off. That's correct.
Hold him.
And like I said,
somebody hold him real quick. Like, let me get my licks in. Hold up. Let me hold him. Hold him. Like, what?
this is only me going at if this is true, but I don't believe Drake is gonna go through a whole rap album and not send shots, whether it's subliminal or.
That's true. That's true. Yep.
That's the lamest to me, bro.
He drops a rap album, bro. It's gonna be like the smallest jabs. It's gonna be a good handful of very small jabs. Or he just gonna keep trying to do damage control. I feel like every rap verse I done heard after this beef has been a little bit of damage control. Like, on some like, y'all really having fun, but like, I ain't lose, so like, what is we doing? Like, shut the fuck, dude.
And like I said, bro, like, obviously this gears morbid curiosity. Like, what is he gonna say? Because it's almost like a train wreck where you know it's coming, but you can't look away. But it's almost like, I almost for research purposes need to know what the hell this nigga gonna say if he did somebody. Because that'll be the most nuclear rant I think I'll go on. And so I said, how's the culture feeling about this? So I went to the comments.
Hey, bro. Boo. Hit that nigga with all the Halloween white ghosts. Boo.
Everyone, boo this nigga.
Big boos in the chat. Boo. Big thumbs down. 2 thumbs down. Boo. I'm gonna throw tomatoes at your forehead.
And I think I'm gonna have this be a part of my thumbnail. Shout out to Call Me Dennis. This boy he be putting up Kobe numbers on Twitter with the tweets. He be smoking.
This is Photoshop.
So let's see what the culture thinks. Japanese soju kept fighting 29 years after World War III. And I will say though, this battle hasn't ended for anybody. So the whole like people, oh, why you
Especially not content creators. Shout out to the ones that really got popping off of this shit. That shit funny as fuck.
keep dragging it? Everybody, this is the biggest thing.
He's dragging it, and he's the one that's dragging it.
Not what I'm mad at. I'm mad at the nigga who's suing doing this. And then let's hear this another clip from Call Me.
That's exactly what he did on the Hard Part 6. He rapped about this nigga. That's exactly what he did on the Hard Part 6. He rapped about this.
First of all, why is this clip starting with him shouting? I'm gonna need you to lowercase your tone in this clip. And what beat is this? Is this the first Family Matter beat? This Hot Pocket need to cool off.
This nigga's taking his fake information. I told y'all this on Family Matters when I said, you digging for dirt, you should be digging for proof. I got pictures of the fucking little girl, all in the fucking video plastered on the wall. I'm fucking playing with this dumb nigga, and he's going for it. I'm the most lit nigga in the game, y'all.
I ain't gonna listen to that because the fact.
I don't care. You can have a fake daughter, bro, that you told him you had. You can't channel your masculine even when standing next to a woman. That is the craziest implication of a bitch I have ever seen in my life, and I'm fighting you if you say some shit like that to me. Drake, you can't go word for word with that nigga, bro. Let it go. Let it go. Oh man, my nigga on the side. Hold up, my nigga on the side, bro. Y'all can't even see my mans. I'm sorry, bro. My bad. I didn't know you was gonna be right there. I'm gonna just put myself right here then. How about that? I'm about to just put myself right there on top of your head. How about that?
Mo says with a grain of salt. Look at the passion you're saying is dead wrong. The lawsuit.
Oh, okay, yeah, we good.
To let you know he was dead wrong. That's why I said take this with a grain of salt, and I don't think they are connected to Drake as much as they pretend to be. Because
Facts.
There's no way you could have got that wrong.
Bro, he don't know. He don't know these niggas, bro. Ack and Ma, bro, he don't know them, bro, and they is both a box of Hot Pockets. The two pack, bro. Like extra sloppy, just with the oil dripping from the bottom when it bust open. Like these niggas is some sloppy Hot Pockets, bro.
If you actually talk to this nigga, or he's purposely feeding you bad information to make you look stupid. So and then we got.
How does nigga got a bomb when he currently suing? You feel me? How he got a bomb when he currently suing? Denzel Washington slamming the door in your face.
Dre. How a nigga got a bomb when he's currently suing? Exactly. That's the one. That's the one, bro. How you suing for a slap and then talk about you got a blicky on you? Shut up, nigga. And then we got this parasocial. I ain't gonna read that.
We get in the Hard Rock footage with Whitney and Kendrick. The Hard Rock footage. So you telling me Hard Rock filmed a video for Kendrick Lamar and Whitney? Bro would be in Atlanta though. So how? All right, whatever.
By which I mean they both. I don't know. The last time he had a bomb, K. Dot won 5 Grammys. Jersey Stop, bro. I guess I got to read this now with the OVO guy because I read the K. Bot. We getting the Hard Rock footage with Whitney and Kenny. Yeah, weirdo. Not hating at all, but it kills momentum when people like Miles back in '80 tweet or say something like this.
It killed the momentum, bro. Spell my nigga name hella wrong, but it's alright. Nigga ain't had no bomb since motherfucking 2012. No, hold on, let me stop. I'm gonna stop playing. The Lil Baby song was a bop, but see, that was Lil Baby as well. Like, you was doing Atlanta flow. You all them features, bruh. Your last bop as a whole was Nothing Was the Same, which came out 2013. Hang it up, bro. Hang it up.
This tweet need to go platinum.
This tweet need to go
It
platinum.
really do. Even if you're a fan of these niggas, boy, is it lame when these niggas. We got
The bomb.
The bomb.
Some doodle. A
We
shit
remember
bomb.
this. So then I even said to myself, okay, let me read the comments in Mall section because maybe, you know, those are just people who are OVO, stand, maybe, let me give them all the love, even though I know Colin, let me just go through Mall's thing. Let me shoot them some bells. So I said, what are they saying here? So they got the bomb in the match. Oh, yeah, it's about to be a lit summer. Yay. And they said, incoming, and it got the, oh boy, the way Mall's leg locked up. When I saw this clip the first time, I said, when his leg,
Bro, your leg is out. Like, your shoulder is moving. Like, why are you dancing in a chair? So you'll go out to the club and stand around, buy you a little drink, not do shit, go home. But you dance on your podcast like this?
look at this, no bend. I said, oh yeah, this nigga love him some Drake. Then we got this. He nigga tweeted ICE.
Oh shit. These are the type of fraudulent criminals you need to be deporting out of America. Take that nigga back to Canada, brother.
This is the Red Bunny African. So yeah, he getting cooked in his comment section too. But it's lame. This is nastiness. This better just be trolling and you guys trying to build up name for his album because, bro, how you affiliated? Your brother is affiliated with Jay-Z and you moving like this, nigga, with the GOAT. You niggas was around. I used to look at them all different, like, oh damn, nigga, he in that cloth, you know what I mean? But then it's like, nah, nigga, Jay leg ain't never locking up when he listening to. It could be a Memphis Bleak track. You ain't never gonna see a nigga leg lock up.
Bro stuck his leg out and bopped his shoulder so crazy, and his leg is out, like off of the ground. Keep your song, keep your album. If you have a hip hop sound, trap sound, you can't do Atlanta sound because we gonna call you on it. You can't do Texas sound because we gonna call you on it. Anything hip hop and you like lyrically and you really like talking, rapping words and rhyming words, we booing you. You getting boos, big boos in the chat. And over here, we gonna hit you with tomatoes. I'm gonna keep hitting you with tomatoes, bro. That's it. We don't want it, bro. That was Screwface John, man. Shadow 33. That's crazy. I'm out. Nigga, peace.